Good evening, everyone. Today is Sunday, November 1st, 2020, and the time is 4:25 p.m. and I'm coming to you live from Washington, D.C., the U.S. capital. I went MIA. Had to take care of a few things, but in any case, I am bringing you this live stream from Washington, D.C. Hello, everyone. Hi, me. Hi, in America. Toilet brush salesman. All right, so I was here about 6 months ago. I think it's almost 6 months ago, and at the time it was at the start of the pandemic, and everything in the city sort of seemed like it was dead. Nothing much was going on. Every store was boarded up, and so on. And coming back after a few months, it seems like things have not changed much. All right, let me adjust the sound. I think all right, just give me a second here. Friends, can you hear me now? Can you hear me better? Is it better now? Toilet brush salesman, he said, oh, much better. Great. Okay, turned off my earphone. You know, it's so funny. Whenever you use your earphones, the Apple AirPods, it doesn't sound as great for some reason. All right, friends. So first thing is first. I just had my coffee here at 4-5 Coffee Roasters right across the street. And this is a New York coffee shop chain that expanded into DC, and I believe they are in Maryland as well. And so a couple of New York brands have expanded into DC, and they just closed, and I got lucky. I got here right before they closed, but a lot of places here in the city are closed, or they are not even open until maybe after the election. As you can see, the city is dead. There's barely anyone in the city. Just like New York, a lot of people are working from home. There's not much going on. And this is one interesting thing that I want to start talking about. A lot of the stores are boarded up already. And that is because election is coming up, and they're scared, or they're worried that there might be rioting and looting and so on. So a lot of stores, including banks and hotels, have started boarding up their storefronts. Yes, I am in DC today. As the title of the live stream says, I am in Washington, DC. I'll be here. I was here since Friday, and I expect to be here until Monday. All right, so let me just maybe give you a peek of this coffee shop here. The coffee is good. It's not the best, but it's good. It's good. And he said he had to close early, so he closed the store. He didn't have enough staff. All right, there you go. That is the soda pop. No, I did not take the wrong turn. Just this weekend, I am in Washington, D.C. I will be back to New York on Monday or Tuesday, if all goes well. Hi, Lynette. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. All right, as you can see, Wells Fargo boarded up. And Wells Fargo is not the exception. A lot of stores, even like ice cream shops, and just any type of store, you name it, it's boarded up. And sometimes even apartment buildings are boarded up, which blew my mind, because when I was here a couple of months ago, everything was boarded up, but not apartments you know, not a lot of businesses. It was mainly the stores that were boarded up, but now almost everything is boarded up. You know, even the optometrist office, Starbucks. This is what it looks like right now. This is what Washington, D.C. looks like right now. Right? This is ridiculous. Absolutely. It's just, I thought it was just too much, honestly. Watching from Ireland. Thank you for joining, my friend. So this, you want to know how dead Washington, D.C. is right now? Look at this. I am standing in the middle of the street. There are no cars. I'm looking to my left, to my right. Nothing. Look at this. This kind of reminds me of New York during lockdown. Okay, cars are coming. It's a good sign. We have a couple of cars. This is history. Absolutely. Absolutely, Jill. All right, so let's go up this way. So I'm just exploring, DC, just to show you guys what's up, what's going on. Let's see. Let's turn left here. Oh, you thought I was in New York City? No, not today. You know, sometimes I'm like, does this store need to be boarded up? But I guess better be safe than sorry, right? There you go. DC is nice. DC is nice. It's, the way to describe DC is like, it's a very, very tiny version of New York City, but a lot cleaner, a lot more organized, and it's not as chaotic. Look at this. That's almost like, getting ready for like a hurricane or, a typhoon, monsoon, or something like that. Hi, Judith. Thank you for joining. I'm glad you're able to join. Look at this. Election is coming up. They don't know what's going to happen. So this is, I believe, an apartment building. I don't think this is, oh, you know what? Maybe it might be an office. Yeah, so election is on November 3rd, for those of you guys who are watching from outside of the United States. A lot of businesses are going to be closed, I believe, on that day, at least in DC. This is, so this is what the city looks like. But I believe, a lot of people around the world are going to be watching the U.S. elections. This is crazy, right? I mean, you would think, there's like some disaster coming, like, Oh, Macy's is boarded up in New York? Wow. Yeah, I heard actually a few stores in Soho are boarded up as well. Hi, Ivy. This is what it looks like right now. Nothing happened. They're just getting ready for the election. No, it's not a typhoon. It's not a monsoon. It's not a rainstorm. It's not a disaster or anything. All right, let me just cross the street here. So if you guys have watched a couple of my live streams in New York, I always mention Gregory's Coffee. It's a coffee chain that started, I believe, in Brooklyn or Queens. And what do you know? They have another branch here in DC. And I think there are a couple of them in DC. They have been expanding fast, very quickly. And Gregory's Coffee is good coffee. I like it better than the previous one. The previous one has a nice setting, a nice ambiance. You know, it's good to study, to work, you know, to get things done, to hang out. But in terms of coffee, I think Gregory's is much better. And as you know, DC is the seat of a lot of international organizations, a lot of embassies, a lot of government offices, and so on. Oh, thank you so much, Danielle. Thank you, I appreciate it. See, everything boarded up, and I don't even know what this place is. Oh, see, that is the breastfeeding center for Greater Washington, so some sort of nonprofit organization. Yes, DC has a subway system as well, but it's not as extensive. It's not as big as New York City's. But one thing that I like about it is it's very, very clean. And of course, you know, it was built a lot more recently than the one in New York City, but regardless, it is clean. Oh, the right part. Right, actually, I rode the train. I took the train a couple of times in New York, and I recorded those videos. So yeah, that's the right part. The flight part is what needs to come up, you know, once flights are allowed, and once I take care of a few things, then I'll be able to fly to other cities, and, you know, be able to bring you guys more live streams. But yeah, the flight part is the part that has not been covered yet. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate it. I'm gonna show as much of the city as possible. All right, so I think I have a little bit of time. I'm gonna walk as fast as possible. All right. I did not make it to the last one. Oh, she's gonna let me go. Sweet. All right. There you go. More businesses, offices, apartment buildings. Everything is boarded up, and it seems like everybody has left the city. And, you know, just like Manhattan, DC is like a commuter city. There are a lot of people who commute to DC to work, and they go back to either Virginia or Maryland. And of course, you know, there are a good number of people who reside in the city as well. So those who are able to work from home are working from home. They are not taking chances. They're staying home. This sort of feels like, you know, this is like what New York was a few months ago, when the city was dead and I was just walking around filming. Kind of felt like I was only one of the few people in the city. That sort of, you know what I mean? Nostalgia is coming back now. All right. Oh, hi DT, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you so much, Ivy. Thank you. And I think the new designs should be ready by Wednesday. On Wednesday, I'll have more styles and designs for the Walk, Ride, Fly Teespring store. Stay tuned. Make sure to join my Patreon to get updates. There you go. These are apartments. Let me see. Absolutely, Jill, of course. We have to spend the fall in style. You know, I have been to a couple of these buildings. Some of them are international organizations. Some of them are government agencies. And usually, you know, this place is crowded. There's a lot going on. It's busy. People are out. You know, and today, you know, the temperature is let's see, 54 when I started, 54 degree Fahrenheit. I think that is 12 or 13 in degrees Celsius. Yes, lots of lobbying firms. Oh my goodness, there are so many law firms in DC. A lot of lobbyists, you know, throughout the city. Just like you would see a lot of people working in finance in New York. Over here, it's more lobbyists, lawyers, politicians. All right, let's cross the street here. I have been to this building before, the one on the right. I attended a meeting. Not a meeting, I should say. It was an event held by the World Bank Group, and they held some of the meetings here. And look at this! I don't even know where the door is anymore. I don't think anything is open. So I guess, yeah. So what they do these days, at least in DC at the moment, is they board up everything, and then they leave like a little, you know, section for the door, and then, you know, during business hours they open it, and then shut everything down afterwards. But as you can see, everything is boarded up. Wait till you see the fancy stores, you know, like the expensive brands and so on, to around the city center. Everything, like pretty much the entire building is boarded up. It's just sad. Honestly, it's sad. But I mean, they have to protect themselves, and, you know, I mean, protect their businesses and so on. So they have to do what they have to do. Lots of the CVS stores are boarded up as well, as you can see right across the street. Yes, they're boarding up due to elections. Yes, they are getting ready. All right, friends. So if you are enjoying this video, make sure to hit the like button for me, and if you could share this live stream with friends on Facebook, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, and I have been inside the International Monetary Fund building right across the street. I'll go and take you there before I turn left. Let's see if I can make it. All right, I'm not gonna jaywalk here. I'm gonna be a good kid here in DC and not bring that jaywalking of New York. Oh, watch out. She almost got hit. Oh. What's written on the street? Where? All right, friends, I'm just waiting for the light. I am gonna be checking out as many things as possible for you guys. I mean, I've been to DC a few times, so I don't need to go to those places. But I mean, this is for you guys, so I'll definitely bring as much of the city as possible. Yeah, I have not done a live stream in New York. I mean, in DC. I have done videos, but not live stream, so I'll make sure to cover as much of it as possible. As much of the city as possible. You know what? No, there are bike lanes. I've noticed there are a lot of bike lanes. I think it's on the other side on the street. Yes, I've seen bike lanes. Thank you for sharing my Patreon page, Ivy. Thank you. Yes, CVS is closed. Not only that they're boarding it up, they are also closing early and changing their hours as well. Because CVS is one of the targets. Whenever there's looting, CVS is one of the targets. Prime targets, I should say. So yes, it's all boarded up, and yeah, I believe the store is closed. I don't think it is open. Let me give it a try. This is live. All right, it's closed. I don't want to get in trouble. So I will continue walking. Oh, they're not random scooters. They're just like, you have to use your app. Yeah, so you have to use your app, and then it activates using the app. Then you can take it for as long as you need it, and then leave it on the side of the street, just like this one here. Man, you guys pay attention. That's so cool. You guys pay attention to all the details, you know? I saw it, but I didn't really think I needed to bring it up. But yes, this is one of the companies, the many companies that run scooters in the city. Oh my goodness! For my friends from Mexico, I gotta show you this before I go to the IMF. All right. Oh, see.
I said, why they name it that? Founding farmers and Dick's Groceries.
Here's your Mexicano, okay?
This is it. Embassy of Mexico.
I climbed to the roof and back. I would have been out of space. Gosh, my.
There you go. For my friends from Mexico, that's for you. All right, my man. All right, see you later, my man. Have a good one. All right. Oh, thank you. Yes, the subway is running. It's not as fast. I mean, it's not as frequent, but it is running because it's the weekend too. Today is Sunday, and you know that explains also why the city is kind of dead. All right, I'm gonna wave here and then do what New Yorkers do for now. All right. I just wanted to show you this building here. Yes, absolutely. There you go. That is the International Monetary Fund. And unless you have an official business, you can't even step inside the lobby. Oh my goodness, this place is so strict. You can't get in. Even when you have permission to get in, you need to have like a special ID, and then the person letting you in would have to come down. They have to take you with them and have to sign for you. And yeah, so this is the IMF, and then right across the street on the left side of your screen is the World Bank Group. So IMF and World Bank are right across the street from each other. There's a beautiful lobby inside the World Bank, with lots of flags. I wish I could show you, but I don't think they would let me in. So I'll just tell you about it. No, I'm not in Washington for the stream. No, I had to attend a networking event. No, I'm not here for Washington to live stream. No. Oh, somebody from Canada. You have no idea how I have missed Canada, especially Montreal. I was telling my friend, you know, how I miss it and how I would love to go back and explore Montreal again. Such a beautiful city. All right. No cars, nothing. So what does a New Yorker do? You just cross the street. Heartland, Connecticut. Oh yeah, and New York, P-A-N-Y. You changed your handle, but yes, the city is very clean, as you can see. Look, I mean, because they have back alleys, you know, where they pick up trash, unlike New York, so it makes it easier. You're not going to see a pile of trash in the city. And they have bike sharing programs like this one, the Capital Bike Share, where you activate it with an app, just like the city bikes that we have in New York City. You rent it per hour or something, per distance, something like that. I've never used it, so I don't know. But one of my friends was telling me that, you know, you need an app and then you activate it just like the scooters. Go around the city, and whenever you're done, you bring it back to one of the stations. Unlike the scooters, you are not supposed to leave it anywhere. Toronto, Canada. I hope to visit Toronto at some point. I've never been to Toronto. I've only been to Montreal and Vancouver. And you're going to see a lot of law firms in in DC. Way too many. But it makes sense given the environment. Another building boarded up. Man, look at this. So these are just normal buildings. Can you imagine how much is invested in boarding up, you know, expensive stores and malls and stuff like that? Some of these are apartment buildings, just residences, but they still board them up. And just like New York City, masking is required when you go on public transportation, public buildings, even hotels and so on. You have to wear a mask. And this is how quiet the city is. There you go. Lots of beautiful buildings as well. A lot newer buildings compared to New York City, of course. Lots of nice buildings. Oh, thank you, Dee. Thank you, Jill, for welcoming Dee. I appreciate it. Oh my God, this thing has been beeping for over a day now. I saw this yesterday and it was so annoying. It just kept beeping. I don't know if it's running out of battery or I don't know what the issue is, but look at that. But in any case, when you get the scooters, and this one is a different company, Spin, and the one that you're seeing far on your left side of the screen is a Lime scooter. All right, so let's cross the street on this side. All right. Oh, I'm getting a good exercise, absolutely. I am getting some exercise. But the good thing is I already had my coffee, so I am energized. I'm ready to give you guys as much information as possible, walk for hours, but that all depends. If you are enjoying it, let me know. If not, if it's too much, let me know. It's up to you. This is for you. So if you like it, go ahead and like this video. I would really appreciate it. All right, there's a pie house. Oh, thank you, Ivy. Thank you. Yeah, I'll probably know by Monday or Tuesday. There you go. Oh, thank you, Jill. I appreciate it. No, this is not Portland. This is Washington, D.C. And even Panera bread. Oh my goodness. One thing that I noticed is DC has a lot of mice. I have not seen a lot of rats, but I saw a lot of mice last night. And as I was walking on Pennsylvania Avenue, I happened to see the president's motorcade. And I recorded it. Yeah, the president was going into the White House. So I got to see the motorcade. I got to see the beast. For those of you guys who are watching from abroad, the beast is the president's car. That's the official presidential vehicle. More than NYC. Lots of mice. Yes, I've seen a lot of mice here. No, not more than New York City. No. I think the only city that has more rats and mice than New York is Chicago. Chicago, I heard, is a big problem. It's a huge problem in Chicago. Why are there mice? Oh no, because there are trash bins. Not trash piles like New York, but there are trash bins. Pretty much on every corner of the city. So that brings up a lot of rats. I swear to God. So yesterday, we saw this rat that, so he saw that somebody threw food into the garbage, right? And he comes underneath, the rat came underneath the trash bin, climbed up, right? And went inside the trash bin, checked out the food, took whatever needed, and then went back down again, which I thought was crazy. All right, so this is Compass Coffee, one of my favorite coffee shops in New York City. They have a few locations. This is one of them. No, they're not the rats are not as big as the ones in New York. The ones in New York, I feel like they're on something. I don't know. All right, so this is Compass Coffee. It's closed. You can't even see the name. I'll try to move it up, but you can't see it. In any case, yes, it is all boarded up as well. Few of my favorite places either went out of business or are temporarily closed, or they're closed until after the election. I would have loved to show you a few places, but most of the ones that I really like are closed. But there's a good news. There's always a good news whenever there's a bad news, right? One of my favorite gelato stores is open. It is open, and I was so happy. Like, I walked by and they were like, no, we closed the other location, but this one is open. So that made me happy, but it's kind of expensive. It's one of those fancy gelato places, but yeah, that one is still open. The majority of the places I enjoy are closed. Yeah, downtown DC, look at this. Even the flowers and everything are well taken care of. Look. See? I mean, it makes sense. It's the the US Capitol. They have to. So this is what I was saying. So there are trash bins everywhere. And the mice, they climb up, go inside, take whatever they want, and then leave. And go back to their dungeons. All right. right. Oh, did they cancel NHL in Canada? Interesting. But at least, you know, the NBA, I mean, they're playing without fans, but they're still playing. No, it drizzled a little bit today. It rained a little bit, but not much. Oh, this is beautiful. So yeah, to get here, I took the train. I took Amtrak train. I got a deal, and it was about let's see, about 70 something, and I used some of my points. But normally, if you buy the Amtrak ticket to DC ahead of time in advance, you can get it for as low as $39. My friend bought one for $39. Hello from Mexico. You know what, John? We just passed by the Embassy of Mexico. And, you know, it's not like New York. It's not a consulate. It's not a mission. This is the actual, like, the Embassy of Mexico. So there are a lot of embassies in the city. And just like New York, the beauty of DC is that wherever you go, you hear different kinds of languages, and you're standing there trying to figure it out. Oh, what is this language? It's just so beautiful. You go to a restaurant, you go to a cafe, you go to a bakery, you hear different kinds of languages, which is awesome. All right, and sometimes when they don't want to board it up, this is the other solution. Sounds of the City. Thank you for joining. There you go. Look at this barricade over here. Instead of boarding up, they put a barricade. This is a good idea. And I believe these are, let's see, apartment buildings, and I know the Department of Veteran Affairs is on the other side. There you go. Yeah, they could definitely climb that, absolutely. I don't know what the end goal is, but yeah, definitely. Anybody can climb that. Oh, there's a nice dog. Look at that. November 3rd, I hope to be back to New York City by November 3rd. I don't plan on staying in DC for too long. I was not even planning on doing much here besides, you know, for the reason that I came for. But I decided, you know, since I'm here, I don't know when I'm going to be back again to DC. So I decided to bring you guys a live stream. I have a lot of friends in DC, and I told them, hey, you know, I need to get going. I need to bring a live stream for my friends. And here I am. And that's what I'm doing. Ben, I had to attend a networking event. And there are a couple of events that I need to attend until Monday. So that's the main reason that I'm here. Oh, thank you so much in America. I'm close to 10K. I looked at it this morning, which is awesome. And thank you guys. Thank you, each one of you, each and every one of you guys, for helping me reach that milestone. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you. And those of you guys who are liking my videos, sharing, watching, and also supporting me via Patreon, via PayPal, and different platforms, I do appreciate everyone. All right. So, behind this barricade is, can anyone guess what that is? You can't see it, it's kind of far. It's kind of far. Yeah, so this is Lafayette Park, the famous Lafayette Park. Yeah, it's kind of, no, that is the White House. The White House is to my right behind this barricade. I think I missed a question. Do you have anything planned when you hit 10K subscribers? Do you have anything planned? I have not planned anything. I have thought about it, but I have not really planned anything. So if you guys have any suggestions as to what you would like me to do, let me know. I have some airlines points from United, so I might go to Chicago and bring you guys a live stream from Chicago. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe another city, just to sort of, you know, celebrate that milestone. And if you all have an idea, feel free to share that with me. Thank you so much, Jill. Thank you. You have been awesome. Thank you. All right, so back in the day, you would be able to walk through this park behind this, you know, barricade and be able to get as close to the White House as possible. But that's not the case now. Yes, Chicago would be amazing. All right, I don't want to get in trouble for a copyright, so I'm going to mute it, my friends. Just a second. All right, friends, I apologize. I had to mute it. There was a lot of music going on and I didn't want to get any copyright issues. All right, so let me see if I can show you the White House. Since I'm here, I might as well attempt to show you the White House, even though there's no way I can get any closer, okay? All right, let me just cross the street real quick. All right, friends, let me see. There you go. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to see it, but there you go. There's a big distance between the barricades and the White House. All right, lots of tourists here, and also lots of residents from around the city. All right, let me just mute this. Oh, you're very welcome, New York Panny, P-A-N-Y. I can't even say it right anymore. Thank you, Cristiano. I did my best to show you. And because of the barricades, you know, it's not that easy. But that is the White House. And yes, one thing that I want to mention is there's a heavy police presence in the city. There's heavy security for Secret Service. Lots of FBI cars. FBI personnel. Yeah, so the building to my left should be the Department of Veteran Affairs. And yeah, it looks like that is boarded up as well. All right. As you guys can see, the barricade for the White House goes all the way down, goes all the way down. All right, so I'm gonna do, looks like, a lot of people are saying Chicago, but I'll do a poll and see where you guys want me to go. And yeah, I'll be happy to go. It'll be a good thing for me to just take some time off for a couple of days, use up my points, my airline points, and step away from New York City for a couple of days. So it might be a good thing for me. All right, like I mentioned, this is the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs. This is the building here. And all boarded up as well. All boarded up. Left and right, and I believe there's a police department nearby because I see a lot of cop cars over here. I think the office might be on the corner. I mean, this makes sense, the White House is right across the street, so. Awesome, thank you, Gigi, I appreciate it, thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm gonna decide. Oh, wait a minute! Oh my goodness! I just saw a rat. Oh man! I know you guys wanna see rats. Some of you guys do. I don't know why, but I just saw one just going into the trash. Right here, right when I started speaking. I think it's somewhere here. Might come out. He's probably searching for food. Yeah, so many rats in the city, but at least they're not as big. But the ones that I saw last night, oh my God, they were so bold. They just came charging at me. It was late at night, like I think it was midnight, and then I hear some rattling, and I was like, oh, what's going on? And then I look to my right, and a bunch of rats just I don't know what they were chasing, but they started coming towards me. I was like, oh shit, this is not good. Oh, sorry, I cussed on live stream. I apologize. Oh, from Crimea. Oh, wow. That is so cool. That is Ukraine, right? Crimea is in Ukraine. Or I know part of it is annexed towards Russia, but and this is the XIM. You guys might know this one here. Yes, Happy Chicks, absolutely. All right. Thank you for understanding. Because I know sometimes, when AK is live streaming or one of the live streamers, they accidentally say something and I see the comments. And I remember, on one of my live streams, I can't even remember what I said, but then I got an email from this lady saying, oh, you have lost me a subscriber because you said it wasn't even something bad. I think it's just something simple, but you never know. You never know what people find uncomfortable. So, but I do my best to be very respectful because that's how I was raised, as respectful as possible towards anybody. Doesn't matter who the person is. All right. This is still the same building here, Export-Import Bank of the United States. And there are a lot of universities in the city, George Washington, Georgetown Universities, a very beautiful campus. Let's see, what else? There's the American University. And a lot of universities throughout the country, they have an office here, or they have a branch here where they send their students for a quarter long or a semester long internship within, you know, government and international organizations, government offices or international organizations. So there's a lot going on in the city. There we go, another business that's boarded up. All right. Yeah, it's not that cold. I went to see one of my friends in Alexandria, Virginia, which is right across the river from Washington, D.C., and it was so cold. It was painfully cold. I think this is a hotel. Yes, this is Sofitel. I do know there's at least one Sofitel in New York. It's kind of like a budget hotel, and it is all boarded up. I don't think they're open at all. It's very interesting. Now we're seeing a lot more crowds, more activities on this side, which is good. All right, I have one of my favorite coffee shops in this section of the city, which is right across the street. So I'll see if I can show you from the outside. Yeah, nothing is open right now. I mean, some businesses are open, but most businesses are still closed, or they closed early. There isn't much going on. Yes. No, I had coffee. I had my coffee today, so I don't need to have another one. Otherwise, I'm going to be jumping up and down and singing and doing crazy things with you guys. How's the price of coffee? Oh, cheaper than New York, definitely. Some things are expensive depending on the place that you go to, but in general, prices tend to be cheaper here, which I appreciate, because you get the same good quality coffee, but the price is cheaper. So I had coffee today and I paid $3.25, and I tipped $1, so a total of $4.25. In New York, it would be at least the cheapest places that I go to. A cortado would be around $4.25, $4.50, and you add a tip, that's $5.50. So there you go. All right, so as you can see, there's a lot more activity down here. It's as we are getting closer to the city center. There's a lot more activity here. Lots of restaurants. But still, you know, compared to what it was before, the city is still dead. Do you have Tim Hortons? I don't think there might be a couple Tim Hortons in, you know, cities, let's say in Buffalo, New York, maybe in Michigan, you know, the borders, the cities that border Canada. But I have not seen a Tim Hortons in New York. I have not. Maybe I might have missed it, but I don't think there's one. And I have not seen one here in DC either. And look, these are apartment buildings. I think that's the Woodward Apartments. Yes, it is. Woodward Building. Very nice. All right, so look at that. Oh, there are tons in Ohio, Jill? Wow, that is so interesting. That is so cool. I have seen Juan Valdez's, you know, throughout Florida, when I was in Florida a couple of years ago, and I think there's one here in DC as well. But yeah, I've not seen Tim Hortons. There you go. So if you are in New York City, I'm sorry, not New York City. If you are in DC and you are craving for a good coffee, I would highly encourage you to come here. And this place, it doesn't have the name right outside on the front side, but it is called the Zeke's Coffee in DC, and their coffee is really good. But nowadays you can't go inside, so you would have to order online on their website, and you come and pick it up. You can't get in. There's no dining in, there's no payment system here now. You just have to order online. All right, so they're not even open on Sundays. Only Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. That is their hour. But I don't understand. I don't know why they don't put the Zeke's name. Okay. There's one right there. So as you can see, that signage right there, Zeke's Coffee. Coffee, as a New Yorker would say. That's Zeke's. All right. Look it up, save it up, and if you are in DC, when you're sipping that good old cup of cortado or cappuccino or latte, you're gonna be like, oh wow. Walk, ride, fly, Rob knows coffee. I might not be able to help you with shopping. I might not be able to help you pick out outfits, whatever it might be. But when it comes to coffee, gelato, and decent food for a cheap price, for a decent price, I'm your friend. All right, friends, so we have 481 people watching and 200 likes. Let's go ahead and push it to 300, please. Do me a favor. And if that's only if you are enjoying this live stream. If not, that's okay. But if you are enjoying this live stream, do let me know by liking this video, by sharing it with friends on Twitter, Facebook, anywhere. All right, and this is DC pretty much in the evening. This is what it looks like right now on a Sunday. I'm sure it's going to be a little more busier than this on Monday. I would assume so. But on a Sunday, this is what it looks like. Go hang out at the Pentagon. Oh, you know what? I was actually at the Pentagon yesterday. Not inside, of course, just went to, just near the parking lot and just to see. But yeah, you cannot take any pictures. You cannot definitely live stream. You cannot even take out your phone to do much. You have to literally just walk around and, leave when you have to leave. It is very strict. There are signs pretty much on every corner that say no photo, no video, nothing like that. All right, and then we have our friends at Starbucks right here. One of the places that I don't recommend at all. I do not recommend it. That's just me. But yeah, surprisingly, Starbucks is not boarded up. Oh, go to Adams Morgan or Georgetown. Yes, if I have time, I'll definitely go there. Adams Morgan is awesome. I like Adams Morgan. There are a couple of coffee shops. My favorite coffee shops in DC are in Adams Morgan. Trice Coffee Shop is beautiful. The place is beautiful. The coffee is great. Yeah, if I have time, I'll definitely go there. Yeah, Georgetown has a lot of, were any of the museums in DC open yesterday? Oh, I know one of my friends went to the Smithsonian Museum, History Museum. He did, I don't know which one, but he did go to one of the museums. But a lot of the museums are not open due to the pandemic and so on. And even the Pentagon used to have tours for visitors, right? I mean, you would have to register ahead of time in advance, at least 2 weeks in advance, because it's a very secured place. They have to do background checks and all that stuff. But now they're not even doing any tours anymore. You can just walk around the building from a distance, but that's about it. That's about it. You can't go in. There's no tours. There's no visiting. Nothing like that. All right. Another office that is boarded up. And they've been building this since Friday, and some of them had already built it before Friday. So I got here late on Friday. Oh no, Friday afternoon. Later in the evening. And they have been boarding up stores and businesses and apartments since then. Oh, absolutely. I think it's just too short. If they're boarding it up, I think this is just too short. Anybody can climb this. I mean, this is very short, in my opinion, at least. They know their city better than I do, so I don't know. What do I know? I'm only visiting from New York. Yeah, this city is very expensive. Sounds of the city. You are right. I've noticed the city is very expensive. Oh, this is a German restaurant. I have never been here, but you know, the good thing about doing a live stream with you guys is that I also get to see things that I normally don't see or did not pay attention to. Oh, it's open 7 days. This is a German cafe with lots of German flags, the German national team jerseys, you know, the soccer jerseys, lots of items from Germany. Oh yeah, and they are open. Do you guys want to go inside? Do you guys want me to show you, walk inside the store, or like, oh no, it's not important? Let me know. Ozil, yes, Ozil. Ozil is German. Yes, I remember that name. And this store seems like it's not boarded up. All right, if they are okay, you know, with us filming, then I'll definitely walk in because I need to get some water anyways. All right, if it's a thumbs up, let me know within a few seconds. Go ahead and hit either the like button or give me a thumbs up. All right, and I know we have a few viewers from Germany, so I think it would be a gesture for them to show them, you know, a little bit of Germany in America. Awesome. All right, that's good enough for me. All right, that's the church bell behind me. And they're open until 8 p.m.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing, sir? Good. I'm just gonna walk around if that's okay. Thank you. All right, thank you. Lots of chocolates from Germany. Oh, that's a Mozart one. All right.
Making a video?
Yeah. Oh, this is just a live YouTube. Yeah. There you go, guys. That is a delicious looking chocolate. I don't know how much this is. How much is this one?
The price on top.
Oh, is that $5?
This is all sale.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's not bad.
It's all on sale. This shelf is all on sale.
All on sale.
Like
Okay,
50% off.
I see. So that's $5, and then we have one for $9. That's a pretty good price. And then we have the usual one, Lindt. And different kinds of cookies, candies, gummy bears. Oh, this ones look good. I would appreciate these ones just to sit down and munch on while you're watching TV, news, videos, whatever it might be, right? They come in different flavors. They are $6.50 each. This looks like an aisle that I would appreciate, with lots of candies, chocolates, and cookies. Oh, these are one of my favorite ones. I've had these before, speculoos. I like the ones from Belgium, but it looks good. Oh, Jill, did you take it in the name of your kids? Did you do that like some parents do? Yes, I have sweet tooth, but I do my best to to take a break and, you know, to limit myself. In any case, lots of cool items from Germany. Oh, there's a soccer jersey here. There you go, National Deutsche Fußballbund. That's what it says. Werner Müller. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Chamomile tea, hibiscus tea. Oh, there's a soccer ball here. Deutschland. There you go. Do you guys know if Ozil is playing again? Or is it a mixture of German, Austrian, and Swiss? Okay, that makes sense. Because I don't remember German chocolates. I do remember Swiss chocolates. Yes, yeah, I do. Yeah, the whole world says football. I think we're the only ones that say soccer. But in any case, let's see here. There's a hat. Schönen guten Abend. Okay. All right. There's a hat here. I don't know how much it is. And there's no price for it. And for those of you guys who love liquor stuff, there you go. $7 for 4 bottles of liquor. And for the cheese lovers, there you go. Oh, those are some Danish items I see. German bread. All right. I think we have covered a good amount of the store. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. All right, friends. It's a very, very quiet store. Unfortunately, there is nothing. And I don't think he was comfortable with me filming. I don't think he, I mean, he let me in, but I don't think he was happy about it. But in any case, that's why I needed to finish up quickly and leave the store. You know, sometimes you just have to read the vibes, you know? Even if they let you in, even if they say, oh, you can go ahead and record, but you never know. They might not actually be... They might not let you... they might not be as happy about it as they seem. Alright, that's beautiful. Another beautiful church here. And you know, with that church that is right across the street, but yeah, I don't think the owner was from Germany, to be honest. I don't think he was from Germany. I think possibly from India. I don't know if he was working there or if he owns it, I don't know, but I don't think he was from Germany. But in any case, that church, you know, last time I was here, I told myself, oh, you know, I don't have time now, so I'll just, you know, visit next time. This was like a year ago. Not when I was here in June, but prior to that. And now it's all closed and I can't get in, you know, I mean, it's possibly going to stay closed for some time. Yeah, so whenever you have an opportunity Take it. Whenever you have the chance to visit a place, do it. Don't wait, because you never know if you're gonna be able to visit that place again. All right, friends, I'm gonna continue walking here. I have reached 13th and let's see, H maybe, H Street. Yeah, so just like New York, the streets are in grids, so numbers and letters. But once you reach the roundabouts and the city centers, it's so confusing, because there are many ways, many directions that branch out from the centers. All right. So that is the National Museum of Women in the Arts. I think there's a gift shop that has a lot of Ruth Bader Ginsburg stuff, or items, branded items. Let's see if that store is still open. It's not open, but this is what it looks like. Yes, no tourists. I mean, there are tourists, but there are not that many tourists. And the good thing about DC, at least, is that there is no quarantine restriction. I don't think so. So people can still travel, but it's not as appealing anymore when all the national monuments and the museums, at least most of them are already closed. So there's no point in visiting. Unless you just, want to walk around the streets. All right, so that is one store, but unfortunately we can't get in. And that is a dry cleaner. That's the only thing that's open right now. Look at that. All right. He was nice. He said hello. Cafe Bella Joe. That's a nice name. That is a nice name. So it's not even 8 p.m. yet, but look how dead the city is. Nothing. Everything closed. Not much going on. And New York Avenue's coming up. Shout out to everybody from New York. And yeah, here they have some type of tires. I don't know what that is supposed to signify, but yeah, that is part of the city's decoration. All right, time to go. There you go. New York is always everywhere, right? There's something New York somewhere. And this is, I think, the International Development Bank or Cooperation. Let's see. Oh, it is. All right. That is the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation. This is the main building. I think they're still working here, but not in full capacity. Some of the employees are working remote and some of them are working here. Absolutely, Ben, of course. There's something New York somewhere. And that building that you see right across from the From all the Christmas lights and decorations is the Conrad, one of the nicely designed buildings, one of the nicest buildings I've ever seen. I had a chance to go inside a few months ago, and I was so impressed the way it's designed, the way the interior design is, and the entire the structure of the building, the type of materials that they use. It is nice, but it is super expensive. The price ranges from $250 to about $450, sometimes $600. The same with the Trump International Hotel, one of the most expensive hotels in the city. So the best thing that you can do, if you're like me, is to just walk by, appreciate the building, wish them to have a good day, and go on about your day. All right, we have a nice city park here, right in front of the Conrad. There you go. How beautiful is that? I can only imagine how nice this place is gonna be during Christmas. I love Christmas. Do you guys like Christmas? It is my favorite holiday. Nothing like Christmas. There's a nice water fountain here. I'm gonna show you up close. Yeah, fall season in general is like the best season, to be honest. And spring is good too. I love spring, but fall brings all the holidays and just Christmas music and just the whole vibe and just feel of it is just is awesome. There you go. Okay, maybe let me just walk through this way and show more. And right underneath the Conrad Hotel is Tiffany's, the Tiffany store. And I've noticed actually at night they take away everything that they have on display and hide it inside a vault from what I've learned. So you're not gonna find any items on display after they close. And they have not boarded up the store, which is interesting. In any case, I think this might be a better shot from this side. Won't you look at that? Look at this. This is marble. Yeah, 2020 has been a bad year. Definitely, I agree. Very nice fountain, right? We definitely need this in New York. Very nice. All right, that is enough for the fountains. And even the Conrad is boarded up. And I'm walking towards the city center right now, so I can show you a little bit more of the city. Oh wow, it looks like they have some of the items on display. I guess they're still open. Yes, they are still open. There you go. That's a nice Tiffany store. I don't know much about the store. I don't know if they have any deals or anything. I just know about the store, so don't ask me too many questions. And this is the Conrad that I mentioned, the Conrad Hotel. It is a very nice building, but unfortunately, as you can see, you cannot even see the lobby here because it's all boarded up. It's just so sad. It is really sad. I mean, this building is so beautiful, and it is on New York Avenue. Yes, it is getting, I mean, it is dark now. Yes, still quiet. And just like New York, you know, depending on the section that you go to, sometimes it might look busy, sometimes it does not. And you cannot definitively say, oh, this place is busy or this place is deserted. Yes, overall it is deserted, but some parts, yes, Turner construction. Turner is everywhere. Oh my goodness, I've seen so many Turner constructions in New York, in California. Yeah, it's a big company. Look, the entire building is boarded up. All right, friends, so I think I have been live streaming for more than an hour. Do you want me to continue for a little bit, or do you think you have seen enough of DC and there's not much to see? Or do you want me to continue? Let me know. Oh, and there is a store coming up, and that is Chanel. Chanel is coming up in winter 2020. Interesting. I guess it might be a good idea for those shopping at Chanel, right? All right, so I'm getting closer to the city center here. As you can see, a lot of the fancy stores are coming up. All right, I'm gonna do as much of, I had my coffee, so good for you guys. You know, lucky for you guys, I had my coffee. If I haven't had my coffee, it would have been difficult because I normally tend to stay up and don't sleep much. So if I don't have coffee, it does not feel good. All right, let's look at all the fancy stores here. Bulgari's here. All right. There is Louis Vuitton, and there's Del Frisco's. So Del Frisco's, as you guys remember, it is near 6th Avenue in New York. It is a fancy place. I have never been inside. Hi, Darrell. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. I have never been inside one, but it always seems to be near an expensive section of the city. And I'm assuming it is not cheap. All right. Double Eagle Steakhouse. All right. This is the city center. There is Christian Dior. All the fashionistas, if I pronounced it incorrectly, I apologize in advance, but I think I said it right. And there's Louis Vuitton. Of course, all boarded up. You can't even see anything. I like steak too. I just don't like paying a lot for steak. Oh, okay. So while we are here, I'm gonna take you to that favorite gelato store that I mentioned. But before we do that, let me show you more of this section. Hi, Tori. Oh, it was so nice seeing. It's very nice seeing you. I'm glad you're able to join. All right, there's Hermes store. All boarded up. You can't even see anything. Like literally. And then you have Louis Vuitton on the right. All boarded up. Gelato is more dense. There's less air. And it's just more richer, it is more thicker, it is just delicious. It's just so much better. I don't even know how to describe it the best way possible, but it is much better than ice cream, definitely. I love ice cream too, you guys know that, but I prefer gelato. Why board it up? Because election is coming up. As I mentioned earlier, election is coming up and they're just getting ready for whatever possible outcome might be, and there might be some chaos or something, you know. But this place is like really nicely designed. Lots of fancy looking restaurants here. And there's a store that I've never heard of before. Let's see, Beat something. All right, Kate Spade, Alexis Sitar. Let's see, Zadig and Voltaire. All right. It's beautiful, right? At least like the design is very nice. This is more like a shopping center slash city center. All right. I'll go back to the other side and show you more of the other side. Oh, thank you, Tori. I actually lost track of the time. I started around 4:20 p.m. So it should be maybe 7 or 8. Maybe 6, sorry. Sorry, 6. 6 something. It should be 6 something, maybe 7. All right. 5:52. Okay, thank you for confirming the time. I started the stream. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, good. They don't
Good.
accept recording.
Oh, really? On this side?
It's just a snapshot.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna walk through here if that's
no,
okay.
No, wherever on property, they don't do recording.
Oh,
If you want to do that, you
Uh-huh.
must take permission from the office, you know.
okay. This is just live stream for YouTube. I mean, there's
that-
nothing.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, anything.
No video recording kind of.
Oh, anything.
You can only take snapshots.
Ah, okay. All right. So can I exit just that way? Just to go home? I mean, to go away or
That's
to
what
go
I'm-
outside of this
That's
property?
what I'm saying.
Uh-huh. Entire property.
Entire property. No
Oh,
way.
okay.
So you just need to stop it, you know.
Ah, okay. All right. So I'm just gonna
Because-
exit then.
Yeah, because we're on camera right now. They
Ah.
can show.
Okay. No, just like I'm pointing towards the building. That's all. So I'm visiting
No,
from New York.
Everywhere. You need
Uh-huh.
starting from the 9th Street to the 11th Street, all of this
Property.
It's
Okay.
the same.
All right.
It's the same rule.
All right. I'll just exit then. Thank you. All right, friends. Yeah, so I was wondering why he was following me the whole time. He was behind me, and I had to just like slow down and see what was going on. And I figured it was directed towards me. All right. Yeah, I wonder why they don't allow recording. I mean, this is like a public space. This is like a mall. You know, it's a mall. It's not like a single store that is owned by one company. You know, I mean, if I go inside a store, I understand. But I'm like outside on a public property, or I mean, it's a private property, but still, it's technically a mall. So I wonder why they don't allow recording. All right, and there's a Tesla here.
It's a very serious thing.
You're right, yeah, just tensions are very high all over the city. It makes sense. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it doesn't really. Because I'm not recording people, you know, I'm just recording the businesses. I'm just showing what the businesses are like at this specific time. And my goal was to show you a couple of these stores and what they look like at this time. Yeah, I think they're just going overboard, yeah. And he's like, no, I'm like, can I just like exit? You know, while I'm recording? And he's like, no, you can't, you have to turn, he's like, anyways. That's kind of frustrating. But regardless, at least let me show you this place here. It is called Dolcezza. Dolcezza is a cafe slash bakery, cafe, all that good stuff. And their gelato is one of the best I've had. but it's kind of expensive. So 2 scoops might cost you about $7, and then you tip $1 or 2. That's, you know, $8, $9 for 2 scoops of gelato. That's a bit expensive in my opinion. All right, and then down this way is the Mlk Library, the Ford Theater, American Art Museum, the National Portrait Gallery, and the Capital One Arena is to the left. That is where they hold a lot of sports events, concerts, and stuff like that. That is the biggest arena in the city. There's a Cuban restaurant on this corner. I've seen it a few times. I've seen it extremely crowded and busy many times. I've not checked it out. Let me see. Wow. Like a year earlier, this place was super crowded. That's and this is the difference now. Oh wow, they have a menu in QR codes. That's how you find out what they're selling, what they have. All right, I'm gonna mute it here. All right, I had to mute it. Oh, there's a Cuban flag here too. That is so cool. I don't know why it is sitting here by itself, attached to a gas tank storage, but it is what it is. And there's another one on that side. And coming up is Chinatown in DC. Oh, I think they're getting ready for outdoor dining here. As the summer, as the weather gets colder and so they have to get ready, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, I've heard actually this type of places, these outdoor dining is attracting a lot of mice, rats, because the rats, you know, if they find crumbs of food, they get used to coming to these enclosed spaces, and you know, especially in New York, I heard it has become a problem. You know, they come just searching for food, and you know, New York rats, you know, they don't care. They just show up. They don't care if there are people around, you know, whatnot. They don't care. All right, friends. I am gonna go ahead and end the live stream in a few minutes. And I'm gonna bring you another live stream either later tonight or maybe tomorrow. But in the meantime, if you could go ahead and give this video a like if you had liked it. And if you want me to bring more live streams just like this one, do let me know. Share it with friends. And if you want to support this channel to bring you live streams and, you know, videos and so on, go ahead and do that on Patreon, or you can do that on PayPal, or you can hit the applause button on each of the videos. But the best way would be PayPal. And I do appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you joining and watching and commenting and just engaging. I do appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And that is the entrance to the Chinatown. And as you can see, most of the stores here are boarded up as well, unfortunately. Oh, hi, Ambient Walking. Oh, you have some awesome videos, man. I watch your rain walk videos in Singapore. I love them. Thank you, my friend. NYP1, thank you so much. Thank you, Darrell. Thank you so much, Jill. I appreciate it. Yeah, I might stay until Tuesday. Who knows if I need to. But yeah, so far the plan is to go back to New York on Monday, if not on Tuesday. Okay. Oh, you know what? Before I end it, let me quickly go to the train station here and show you the difference between New York and DC train stations, okay? All right, the light is still on, which is awesome. I like this gate. I like this this gate here for Chinatown. This is pretty cool. And there's some police activity going on here. Oh, thank you so much, Gigi. I appreciate it. You're so nice. Thank you. No, this is not Union Station. Union Station is all the way on the other side. Yeah, this is just Metro. Yes, the DC Metro. All right. Yeah, that's some proper gate, right, Ben? Oh, absolutely. All right, I'm not going anywhere. I don't need to take the train, but I just wanted to show you a train station here in DC. You know, if I'm in DC, I might as well show it to you. Oh, thank you, Big Dog. Thank you so much. So this is the Chinatown station. All right. Hello from Haiti. That is so awesome. My friend from Haiti. Walking for a better world. Absolutely. And the train stations in DC are so deep in the ground. Thank you so much, Judith. I appreciate it. Thank you. You've been awesome. One of the supporters of Walk, Ride, Fly. You've been awesome since day one, just like Jill. I do appreciate it, and all of you guys as well. Tori, thank you so much. Thank you for the continued support, and everyone else as well. So yeah, this is a train station in DC. This is what it looks like. Like I said, a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. Thank you, New York Panwai. Thank you. Look how nice and clean and well lit and designed the train stations are. And one thing you should know about trains in DC is that they charge you per distance. It's not like New York. You don't just pay one flat rate and continue going for as long as you want. That's not how it works. You have to pay per distance. See? And now they have a phone payment system. So as you saw, this guy just tapped his phone. They have a virtual transit card that you can add to your wallet, to your iPhone. You can tap that. Yes, it's a lot better than New York. Definitely, you don't have to use a card. I mean, you can use a card, but you don't need to. And you know, just like the card here that you see in front of you, you can buy those cards, the Smart Trip cards from one of the machines. You can tap that, which I have, or you can get a virtual card and add it to your wallet on your phone. All right. And next time maybe I'll tap and take you guys somewhere with me. So stay tuned. I might do another live stream later tonight or maybe tomorrow, okay? Before I leave, if all goes well. I just have to deal with a lot of stuff now, personal stuff, so I might not be able to do that. But in any case, thank you so much again. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna sign out here. Walk, Ride, Fly signing out from Washington, D.C., the U.S. Capitol. Thank you for joining. Have a good one. Take care. Thank you, Darrell. Thank you. Thank you, all the mods, for the support. Happy Chicks. Thank you, DTUK. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Take care. Take care, Ben.